Day 5 out here. Well, this is a much better morning than the others. It's definitely warmer. Decided to go with green light today. I've got options. I spent the whole night coughing, though. It kept me up. I'm glad there was nobody sleeping anywhere near me. I would have felt like such a jerk, just coughing up phlegm, just fucking buckets of it, man. It's pretty gross. And it kept me up half the night. But I think I feel better than I did yesterday. But, I'm sitting here with an untouched cup of coffee, well, mildly untouched. But I'll figure it out once I start walking around and whatnot. I've only walked out to pee, yesterday that was pretty painful. Today it wasn't, so that's a good sign. But we'll find out. I'm hoping to make somewhere near 20 miles today. Maybe I'm strong enough to do it. Because that'll put me to go into town tomorrow morning-ish, or early afternoon at the least. I don't think I have enough food. I mean, I do. I just don't have the right kinds of food. I'm running out of snacks. I've got mostly meals that I've been skipping. So, I've got no breakfast today. I've got no lunches. But I do have dinners left, so, hey. But I still have a decent amount of snacks. I will not go hungry going in. But it'd be nice if I could do somewhere near 20 so that I set myself up for success tomorrow. But we'll see. Let's get some coffee in ourselves and start slowly packing up this mess. See you out there. Well, campsite, you served me well. I appreciate you. And we're off. Okay, so the bad news is we're out of water. I have a liter on my chest, but the next confirmed water I see is almost 10 miles away. That's going to be a problem. There are, in the comments, people saying that there's water here or there, but there's no mark on the map. So they're, like a half mile behind this mark or whatnot. So we'll keep our eye out for water and our ear out. But at least I'm not carrying a bunch of heavy water. I do feel a lot better than I did yesterday. My legs don't hurt nearly as much. My lungs don't hurt as much, nor my throat. I'm definitely not 100%, but feeling way better than yesterday. So let's see if I can take that feeling and, walk 20 miles with it. Today's so much better than the last few days. Not just for how I feel, but temperature-wise. My lungs still feel jacked. Constantly out of breath. But still better than yesterday. I haven't even had a safety meeting yet today. Oh, we should change that, shouldn't we? When I find a decent log to sit on, I'll pull over for a moment. Well, this area is thick with baby trees. See, if you run into a bear or a moose right here, you're kind of screwed. You're not going through that. You just got to back up or back it up. In that scenario, I would back up. I don't think I can take on a grizzly nor a moose. I could yell at it real good, but that's about as far as it'll go. Still looking for that log for my safety meeting, but none of these trees make good logs. If one falls down, it's considered a twig, not a log. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Whose Poop Is This? Okay, who is this? Look at all that fur. That thing's huge. I don't know, mountain lion? I always want to think mountain lion. But look at the size of that. That's all fur. I mean, that's all fur. Go with mountain lion. And that concludes another exciting episode of Whose Poop Is This? Bonus round on Whose Poop Is This? I'm going mountain lion again, man. Big, furry, all white and calcified from the bones it ate. That leads me to believe that this is a big kitty stomping ground. He or she is out there somewhere right now watching me. I would love to have a daytime encounter with one, but not night. Everything is scarier when it's dark. Well, the logs are starting to get bigger. Maybe I'll find one to sit on. And again, thank you, trail maintainers, because there was a lot of comments about all the blowdowns in this area, but I'm seeing nothing but fresh sawdust all over the place. I haven't had to climb over a single one yet. So hopefully, the last comments were earlier in this month, so I assumed there would be a lot of blowdowns. Let's hope they took care of all of them for me, because I'm feeling lazy and I got 20 miles to make. Look at this, they even cut this one up into bite-sized pieces. There's sawdust everywhere. They're like, screw you, tree, we're moving you. It must have fallen like right on the path. Appreciate it. And not that I'm complaining, but it is unusual. I haven't had, oh, hey, here's the first one, okay. So as you say, I haven't had a single spider web hit me in the face. I see them all in the trees glitting in the sunlight, but here's this one, that little black dot right in the center is the spider. Sorry, but I gotta cut you down. I only cut half your web down. But it's unusual. Normally there'd be strands of silk all along the trail, and there are none. Oh, we got paper on a tree. Might be a reroute from a fire past. I just heard something big. Well, yeah, it might be a reroute from a fire. Reroute information. I don't even know why it didn't say you are here anywhere on this map. Now, I know it starts there, but is that where I'm at? Do you see a you are here? Oh, maybe I'm right here. Yeah, that's where Fork is. I'm gonna look at my map. Well, their black line isn't even on my map. That black line is. It's one of the purple lines. So I'm just gonna follow the CDT up. Whatever that was closed for, they fixed it by now. It is so still out here. I didn't know it at the time, but this is what I was saving the safety meeting for. I sit out here where I have a little view. Yeah, this will definitely do. Smoke them if you got them. So I guess the biggest thing on the list today is find water. I still have 8 miles before it's not guaranteed, but decently assured. 8 miles is a long way to go. I got like 3/4 of a liter on me. Sure, something will pop up. It always does. Not all the water is on the map. Don't know why. They have things that are dry, and you can tell they've been dry forever. And they're on the map. But I pass tons of them that are not on the maps. Kind of odd. Look, tripping. We got little stumps here. Oh, that's dangerous. That's their idea of trail maintenance through here. Little baby stumps. He almost got me. I woke up last night so claustrophobic. I was wearing my Batman shirt and then my green wool shirt over it. That's what I normally sleep in. But I had to tear them off of me. I was all just itchy and I couldn't scratch my itches because I was in a hammock and half the itches are on your back and it's hard to scratch your back in a hammock. Had to open up the zipper and like get air in there like there wasn't air in there already, but still had to do it. I don't know what that was all about. Glad it was the cold morning because I woke up mostly naked and my clothes were turned all halfway inside out. You know, it's hard to tell in the dark which way's what. Don't know why that happens, but sometimes I just wake up super claustrophobic, even when I'm not in a hammock. Just got to get all my clothes off. So it's leaving turds in the same spot. That is not just one poo. That's a poo and that's a different poo. Almost positive. But look at the size of that. Right here's my foot for reference. I mean, those are, I don't even shit that big. I do, but there's some big turds. It likes to poop where it pooped last time. There's definitely some big stomping grounds. Something big. I'm still going with mountain lion. It's just filled with fur. Looks like a bomb went off in here. But most of these didn't fall on their own. They were cut. I found the silky part. Strands all over the place. They more than likely won't show up on camera, but it is amazing how far away you can see those things for being how thin it is. That I'm actually seeing radiation coming off a ball of plasma 93 million miles away bounce off of something that tiny and see it from, 30, 40 yards. Maybe even better, more in better conditions. Boggles my mind. But I'm wearing my big old sombrero right now, so it's getting most of the spider webs. Random informational kiosk. The Bison Mountain Loop Trail. I still don't see you are here. Please don't help me out if I don't know where I'm at. Yep, no idea. Oh, but what I did just notice, H2O 300 miles? Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna go walk that and see what's down there. Well, I think I've gone more than 300 meters and I hit a road. I don't hear any water. I don't see anything that would suggest water. This is the lowest, grassiest area around, but I think I hear something. Yeah, I do hear something. There's a trickle somewhere. But, I mean, if there is in this grass, I got nothing that can get water out of grass. Definitely trickle water down there. But yeah, it's enclosed in debris. Ooh, I better put the camera down. It's coming from under this log right there and over there, but I can't figure out how to get to anything. I can't see anything. The ground is wet, but that's not enough for me to scoop. I think we're gonna have to just abort mission. I hear you, I just see nothing. So I figured if water was coming out from over there and you got this big grassy marsh thing, and I was up on this berm, there'd have to be a culvert somewhere. And I found it, and there's a thin trickle going into it. Whew. I was able to get some water out of it, so problem solved. Oh, it was uncomfortable. I had to hold in this stupid position for a very long time, but I got the job done. Oh, this trail must be old CDT. So then, yeah, they already knew about this water. Why is it not on the map? It's a long, dry stretch that I'm walking through. So there is no water on the map for the next, I don't know, 15 miles or so. And that's, the road walk into town. So I went through and read the comments on every little point on there that isn't water. And I did see a comment from Red, from back when we hiked it, that says there is water 0.6 miles south of the mark I selected. So I'm going to grab as much water as I can carry. And it will give me the 15 miles, but it'd be nice if the 1 in 11 is there. So I will definitely keep an eye out for that. But yeah, it's going to be a long, dry stretch. And, I'll probably end up camping in there somewhere. So that'll make it hard without water. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it all the way to town. Who knows? Who knows? I'm feeling pretty okay. Not horrible. Not great, but pretty okay. What if the day could stay like this? Nice and flat. Still a little chill in the air. I could actually make it. But I know this is short-lived, so I'll enjoy it while I've got it. And if there wasn't that trickle back there, there is a swamp. Now, since I see no berms around it, it's not draining anywhere like the other one was. So you have to go out into it. That's probably what these sticks are for. People probably lined them up. Yeah, out of desperation to get out there without getting their shoes too muddy. But you got to get out into the mud to get that shit. I did figure out how to attach my cup to the end of my trekking pole, so I don't have to go as far. But I've rarely been forced to drink water like this, where you need to use something like that. And that's more really old poop. All hair. There's something in these woods. So it's hard to be afraid of anything in the daylight, just thinking about it, but at night, ooh, everything's just scary. I guess because you feel like everything's hunting you at night. That's when they're out getting shit to eat. And you happen to be wandering by smelling great. Whose fault is it? It's really your fault for being out in the woods in the middle of the night smelling all great. I can't blame the grizzly if I get eaten. I'll be mad at it. Another big old calcified turd. Nothing even remotely fresh though. But yeah, I'd really hate the bear for eating me, but you know, I can't really blame him. I bet I'm fucking tasty. Big old slide of pink rocks. But now it's not very angular here, so what got them to slide so far? Was it a tower at some point? And then collapsed? I mean, that's not very steep to have this kind of slide looking thing. It's a lot of pink rock. And a big shout out to the clouds. They've been doing a wonderful job today. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of them, but it's enough to, you know, mute the sun here and there. I mean, I'm still getting just hammered by it. It gets hot in this state and cold. During the days, it's pretty toasty up here. I got sweat stains, all those salt stains all over my shirt. Spring clouds are nice. As long as they don't gang up on me and start dropping water on me, we're cool. Kind of did the same thing going on. Oop, watch where you're walking. Seems a bit smoky out there. It's mighty kind of them to walk us around all these rock slides. There are several in the area, but the trail is like, oh, hell no. Hey man, no free rides. I can feel your weight. Oh, we have another edition of Whose Poop Is This? We'll get it from a distance. So you can see the good fly action on it, like it's a popular turd. Everybody loves it. I'm going with, by size, the fact that it's on the rock and the X shape. They quite often do X shapes. That is coyote. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Whose Poo Is It? Oh, nifty. Okay, there's dirt roads out here. I'm going to take one of them. Because the CDT goes off to the right over here, and then it connects with a purple line that comes back over and goes into the town I'm going to. But there's a dirt road, it's right there. So I just got to walk around to that bad boy, and then I can connect over to the purple line over here. It only saves about 2 miles, but it is also dirt road walking, and it looks like it'll be slightly downhill from here. So I'll definitely shave off some time. I mean, there is a way to get there from down over here, but it's according to the comments, a crappy trail covered in blowdowns. So I will wait, get my happy ass over there and take it. Now I can see why rocks spilled down this thing. It's steep as hell. Once you get a little momentum, you're going to keep going. But the other ones, they were pretty flat-ish. Oh, here we go. Even has a "you are here" thing. Okay, so now I could take the road right here, this squirrely one, but there's a lot of switchbacks and blowdowns right there. So I'm going to walk up to this one, take the road over and follow it. Nice dirt road, and it connects back up, up here somewhere, instead of taking this trail all the way over. And this is the purple line right there. At least I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. This is that rock slide that I filmed earlier. But I was way up there. Uh-oh, is that water? I hear it. I see it. Cool, I'm going to fill up again. I don't necessarily need it, but it's so scarce out here that I'm going to take it every time I see it. Especially the purple line isn't marked with water. Neither is the red line. I mean, as a matter of fact, there is no water on the red line, it claims. I mean, it is just a trickle, but it's my trickle. I'll find where it's a little waterfall. Oh, right there, that's good. So I ran out of Tootum packets, so today for lunch we had a fig bar, some candies, and some red juice. She'll be in town tomorrow, so no worries. Hopefully they got a burger or something there. I'm calorie deficient. I haven't been eating right, but that's always like that at the very beginning of a trail. Laying on my back, having a little safety meeting. Letting my water slowly filter. Filters faster if there's more water in the bag, but I only filled it up so much, so there's less water pressure, but that's cool. I'm not in a hurry. Just gonna lay here on the trail like a bum. Relax for a moment, because we got more miles to do, man. If you want real food in your belly, you need to move. Here's an even better flow, had I waited. Grab water when you see water. And I'm tippity top right now with a belly full, so no need to stop. I want to check, see if that's on the map. It is pretty lovely through here. Not as many blowdowns, you got some boulders hanging out. It's the little things. Those are technically all berry bushes, like as far as I can see. But the berries that grow on them are so minuscule. I mean, where down here they are. See some of those things hiding in there? It's hardly worth picking. For me, it's not really, unless, you know, just for shits and giggles, I guess. But not in earnest. Low flow here as well. But in a pinch, I'd take it. Don't need it. I'm going to sit here for a moment. Just for a moment. Oh, I didn't realize the road was the CDT. Huh. I knew it happened, you go on roads and things. I just didn't know this particular time. So I just gotta remember to take a left here eventually. I am so glad I have a sombrero. There's no shade around here. I mean, it's pretty bleak. The sun is decently intense, and carrying an umbrella sucks. Even if you get it to strap to your pack, it still wiggles around with the breeze. Breezes change direction. We change direction. The sun is over there, but the wind's coming from over here. Sombrero, man. None of those issues with one of these. This would suck right now without it. I'm making my own shadow over me. Could use a little insulation on top, because that is a hot spot. But I guess I could just put a piece of foam in there or something. You know, anything's better than nothing. Not sure how much room I have in there though. I should try that. I'll find some in the hiker box eventually. Hikers carry foam. I am grateful for this breeze. Help me up this hill. Here we have a fork in the road. One road goes right, that's the CDT. That's the one I'm taking to the left. They both technically get to the same place, because this one's a little bit shorter. And this breeze has turned into a steady wind. It's evaporating my sweat though. Feels great. Here comes the sun. Been passed twice by, I believe, the same side by side. Didn't offer me a beer either time. How rude. Nice new road walk. So far it's been nothing but downhill, so I'm really digging that. Took my hat. It's kind of comical how often you find these things broken down on the side of the road. We've been here for years and we know it. And most of them have. Except that one snowcat, that was only recently stuck. But, you know, every other one of these I've come across, it's been sitting there for a long ass time. It's like they're just like, ah, it broke down, leave it. Not important enough to come out and grab it, it's way out there. Oh, some boulders. I'm gonna go sit on one of those. I'm pleased with the amount of water there is. I don't need it right now, but it's nice to see that it's everywhere. Well, this is the deepest shadow I've seen in a while, so I'm gonna take 5 here. There's a whole lot of sunshine beating down. I can feel it through my backpack. Yeah, this is a nice spot to sit for a few minutes. Look at that, it's just leaking out of the mountains. I'm almost back to the purple line. And then I take that up to the little, I don't know what it is. It might be a town, it might not. It has a name. I don't remember what the name is, but it has one. So it's something, right? It'd be nice if it had a freaking diner, but I'm highly doubting that. I think I'd remember a diner. Remember it being harder to find breakfast the further north you went. Wyoming didn't have them at all. It looks like Purple Line is smoother than this thing was. Got pretty bouldery there at the end. It was definitely a Jeep trail there for a while. But not this bad boy. Shadows are definitely getting longer. I'm good with that. Sounds like somebody's coming. Yep, lo and behold. Yeah, we'll definitely make it into town pretty early tomorrow. There's only 11 miles left. And it's 3 o'clock now, so I'll get a handful more today. So maybe tomorrow for lunch. Well, it's definitely a fixer-upper. So there is a saloon there and free camping behind the grocery store, as far as comments say. The saloons are generally open pretty late, so I might be able to make it for that. But I don't really, I guess I'll have the bar food is what I'll be after. It's not like I'm looking to drink. That'd already be really late in my day. I'd have a beer and pass right out. I'd take a beer right now. That would just help with the walk there. But once I get there, it's eat and sleep is all I'm thinking about. I'll resupply tomorrow. See if I can make it there. Still, I believe 5 miles away, and it is 4:30. So yeah, I'll get there kind of late, or not at all. But I'll be there early tomorrow. That's the point. Oh, it also says that the grocery store is a darn tough exchange place. I happen to have a pair with holes in them. See if I can get those traded out for some upgraded new ones. That'd be pretty sweet. It says that they got a nice area to sleep behind it. Picnic table, a little stream. Kick ass, man. So yeah, that's the goal, is to make it there. And it's just dirt road walking. I can do 5 more miles. Just gonna be later than I'm used to walking, but it builds character. Yep, so glad I brought a shadow with me. This would suck otherwise. For me right now, sunshine's not hitting my body except my fingertips, and I got a nice steady breeze in my face. My legs are tired, my feet hurt, but I've only got like 5 miles to go, so there's that. So it doesn't look like I'll have the option to camp anywhere. This is is all privately owned land. So I think I'm forced to walk in. I'll take some breaks once I find shadows. I needed that break for lots of reasons. My chest water bottle was pretty much empty. So that means I haven't taken a break in a while, or I forgot to fill up last time. I think that means I just haven't taken a break in a while. Took my shoes off. Did all in like 10 minutes too. It was nice. Did a little foot massage, cleaned up between my toes, all the important stuff. Everybody's just chilling. Look, there's a white one. A few of the babies got up and got interested. Like, what's that over there? But before I started filming, they were all laying down. So we're a good distance apart. I shouldn't be bothering you at all. They just probably don't see many people walking down this road. I have caused stampedes. I think that time it was more fire than me, but still, that's part of it. You'd hear those cows crying from like a mile away. Sissies. You know, like you guys are cool. What is a lug? It's posted as though it's something somebody would just know. Oh, damn, I have a lug. I can't come here. I'd like to think there was more to the sign that broke off, but doesn't look like it. Maybe. No, it's metal. See, this road's got no shoulder, man. That's not cool. Just yard deer chilling. He was laying down until he saw me. I mean, you no harm. Keep chilling in your shadow. I ain't even looking at you. I see this here and there where they've got the stack of hay from like years gone past. And it's small. Or it's just, you know, it's gone to shit. I don't think anything can actually eat that anymore. It'd be bad for them. Could they not get rid of it? Are they getting a subsidy to grow it and they just don't need to sell it? That'd be my guess. Well, who knows? Maybe you can strip off the outside layers and the inside of it's still good. I really don't know, but it looks like it's been sitting there for a while. The netting's all rotting away and whatnot. They keep collecting them. Damn, the ones in the background are black. I wonder how long one of those would burn for. Just one by itself, not a whole stack of them, just one. Well, I was thinking about taking the train tracks out of town because they go through and cut through and lead right up to the trail. But on just this last little bit of the road walk, I've heard 4 trains come through. So I don't think I'm going to take the train tracks out. I like the funked ones. Or seldom used, at least. I'm almost at the main road that leads me to the town of, I looked up its name, Ellingston, I think it was. But okay, I'm close. That's all I got to say. Okay, main road walking is way better than I thought it was going to be. I'm assuming it's the buildings I can see off in the distance. Yes. Oh, yes. Very cool. I'm close enough to smell meat cooking. Soon as I saw this place, I recognized it. I mean, it's just an open field. There's a water source over there. Yeah, I stayed here with Red and the gang. Definitely remember that. Okay, so there's nowhere to hammock, unfortunately, so I'm just going to set up my tarp as though it's a tent and just sleep on the ground. If there's a bug issue, I'll crawl inside of my hammock. You know, it's its own bug net. But yeah, somewhere right over here probably. Oh hell yeah, I messed up a chicken sandwich, some fries, and 2 pieces of fried chicken. I'm feeling pretty good. And I had a Busch Light, and I actually feel it. 1 beer, and I actually feel it. I'm gonna go back and have myself a second. Because I got nothing but time to kill, and then tomorrow I'm forced to sleep in, oh no. Because the store doesn't open up until 10. This place happens to open at 10, so I'll probably stop by here and get a little bite to eat before I take off. All in all, everything's working out the way it's supposed to, right? I agree. So I crossed the rickety bridge to the other side, and it seems there is a hammock possibility from that tree to one of these skinny little guys. You guys can support my 150-pound ass. I'm glad I walked over here to check. I at first wasn't going to go just because of the way the bridge looks, and you know, you look over here and you're like, yeah, a whole lot of nothing. But no, that'll definitely work. This is an ugly bridge. I do remember it. Alright, so let's relocate.